Salutations everyone, this is Razor bringing you some Battlefield 4 domination here with the AEK Assault Rifle. Very fun gun to use, my first time using it. As you can see here, I'm unlocking the red dot. A lot of editing in this video because it's a very long game, because it's a very competitive game, which I will get to in a minute. But a lot of capturing, a lot of defending, a lot of killing. And the AEK is a gun that at first I didn't understand. I didn't like this gun. I didn't understand why people use this gun. Because, like, you know, every now and again I'll get killed by it. I'm like, why would someone use this? Because, you know, I tried it out. But this was like the first time I was like, alright, I'm going to see what this gun is all about. I'm going to use it for an entire game. And, you know, just figure out what it's good for. And I tried it out, and this gun is pretty darn good. It's actually one of my favorite assault rifles now, but it was a little difficult to get used to because of, I mean, the iron sights aren't that great. Obviously, they aren't great on most of the guns, you know, so you unlock some optical sights to help you out, but the recoil was just through the roof with this thing. You couldn't take out many people at mid to long range just because of the sheer recoil, because, you know, that 900 rounds per minute, which is the second highest in the assault rifle class right behind the FAMAS, is really hard to rein in, and it dispenses its ammunition very quickly at 900 rounds per minute. So of course I run out of ammo after getting a few kills. I have to pick something else. I know I missed the guy on the left, but I was just trying to cap this flag and throwing some stuff and I get killed. I make dumb mistakes sometimes. Everybody does. We're not, no one's perfect. But using this AEK, and it's a boss up close, no doubt, because of that fire rate. But because of that high fire rate, high recoil, and low damage, it's not going to be very good at long range. Even when you burst it, it's just not going to have the damage, you know, the stopping power to put most people down, especially if they're at full health. So you definitely want to keep all of your engagements at very close, and when you keep it that way, you're going to do very well with this weapon, because it is a monster up close with its fire rate. But because of that fire rate, you know, it does have some follies. Obviously, it's not going to do very good at long range because of the recoil and the low damage, and it's going to go through ammo very quickly, and you're not going to be able to get many triple kills or double kills off of just one magazine, because, you know, it's gonna take, you know, if you hit every shot, yeah, you can get that double kill, but if you don't, you're not gonna be too accurate with this, with all 30 rounds in this magazine. So you know, you just got to keep all the action in the AEK's wheelhouse, and you'll do very well. It's actually one of my favorite assault rifles now, just because it's so different, and you use it so differently than other assault rifles, and the fact that it's just really boss up close. You know, when you feel like the shotgun is just not going to do it, or if you know, don't want to use a PDW, you want that medic ability, or you know, just you're using a lot of carbines, because I find myself using a lot of carbines. It was the first weapon class that I maxed out. So you know, I try to use you know, everything different. I like switching things up because, you know, I get bored very easily trying to use doing the same thing over and over again. I don't think you guys want to see the same thing over and over again. So always trying to use different weapons just to change things up. And pistol whipping this fool, not gonna happen. I've unlocked a few other pistols, so I promise I'm not going to be using the default P226 forever. That is not going to be the case, but as you can see, a lot of editing in this game, because it's very, very hectic. It's very competitive, and that's what I love about this game. It's how competitive it is. It's something that you know, Call of Duty Ghosts doesn't really have, especially when you compare it to you know, it's just say Black Ops 2. That was a very competitive game when you come to, you know, domination and things. And the thing about Call of Duty is it's very easy. It's very, very easy. It's not hard. So you have to set goals for yourself. You have to be your own competition. You have to set goals that, you know, might not be so easy. It's like, yeah, you'll win most of the time, but, you know, in what fashion do you win? And in Battlefield, getting that W is a lot hard, especially since I'm playing, you know, completely alone. I got nobody with me, because that just happens to be the case. Partying up in Xbox One is very broken right now. Not gonna lie, not gonna try to defend something when it is broken. The party system on the Xbox One is pretty darn broken right now, especially when it comes to party chat. That's just super broken. But there's just not a lot of people that have Xbox Ones and Battlefield 4 at the same time, so it's going to be this way for a while. But this game is super competitive, and I love that so much. As you can see, we're down 21-8 right now, and it's crazy. It's crazy, and I'm just capping so many flags. Like, there's a lot of editing here, but like the first 4 minutes was me dying 4 times and getting like 7 captures, and I think it ended up with like 17 or 18 captures or something like that. But it's just, you kill, cap the flag, you cap the next flag, and you cap the next flag, and that's what I love about it. That's what I love doing in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. It's just capping flags constantly and getting kills along the way. The kills will come on their own, but to get that W, that's why I liked Rush in Battlefield 3, because it was so competitive to plant those bombs, defuse those bombs. But some people didn't always take that seriously, and that's why domination is so great here in Battlefield 4. Because this is the closest game that I've had so far, 4-0 the final score. I've had a 6-0 as well, but gosh, you gotta love when things are competitive and when you stage a huge comeback. Because we were down by like 14 points with only 6 to go, and we pulled it out, capping those flags when they mattered. Reviving people, getting defends on those flags, getting plenty of kills. Don't even finish at the top of the board, but still